Welcome to my channel, where we discuss everything and all things politics, economy, and development in Nigeria and around the world. In this video, we are reacting to the story about the controversy over the will and assets of Herbert Wigwe, the late CEO of Access Bank. That's what I want to react to in this video, because there had been varied reaction to this unfortunate development. Thank you for watching this video, and if you are new to my channel, you have not yet subscribed to my channel, please subscribe to my channel. Hit the subscription button, hit the notification bell. When you subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell, anytime I have a new video, you'll be among the first to know. God bless you. Now, one of the stories that has come out from the Herbert Wigwe's will saga was that the late Herbert Wigwe's family have dragged Access Bank chairman Aig-Imoukhuede to court. And the story says that Christian Chukwuka Wigwe, a cousin of the late former group managing director and CEO of Access Bank, Herbert Wigwe, has filed an affidavit at the Lagos High Court Probate Registry, accusing former business partner Aigboje Aig-Imoukhuede of overstepping his bounds by assuming control of the deceased assets and children. Aig-Imoukhuede, according to Christian, has allegedly taken informal guardianship over the Wigwe children, a role that rightfully belongs to their grandfather, Pastor Chukwuka Wigwe. In the affidavit dated October 7, 2024, Christian expressed concern over Aig-Imoukhuede's management of Herbert's assets and influence over the welfare of the children, David, Hannah, and Great. According to Western Post, Christian asserts that the responsibility of guardianship should fall naturally to the children's grandfather, who is best positioned to make decisions regarding their upbringing. He affirmed this along African tradition and family structure. Christian stated in the court filing, and I quote, "In line with African values, it is customary that the father of the deceased, Pastor Chukwuka Wigwe, should be consulted to decide the welfare of his grandchildren. His natural role as their grandfather must not be bypassed." End of quote. Christian also outlines that the late CEO business partner's current control over Herbert's estate, including financial decisions, hampers late Herbert's father's ability to perform his duties as the head of the Wigwe family. This dispute follows previous reports of Herbert Wigwe's parents filing a caveat at the probate registry, challenging the directives outlined in the late son's will. But Pastor Wigwe, the father, has denied contesting the estate. In fact, there was a statement by Emeka Wigwe, the brother of late Herbert, who in a lengthy statement denied the allegation that the family was contesting the will of their lost one, of their dead brother, saying that that was not what they were doing. And you know that the Wigwe family's loss was one of the tragic losses that this country witnessed this year. It was a heart-wrenching situation when Herbert died in a helicopter crash on February 9, 2024 in the United States, along with his wife and son and one other person who was, I think, former chairman of Nigerian Stock Exchange. It was a tragic loss that touched the hearts of many in this nation. Now, this issue in the petition that was submitted by the cousin of Wigwe, you can see that the main purpose he did that was saying that the family should not be put out of the welfare of the children. That the family should not be put out of the welfare of the children. The reason why this is important is because let us assume that late Wigwe died without having money, without leaving any assets. Like so many millions of Nigerians, thousands of Nigerians die without having a will, without having even money in the bank, without having anything. Most often based on tradition. Let us assume that Herbert died without leaving money. He doesn't have money. He was just a struggling man, and he died with his wife. And he left behind children. Who do you think those children will be staying with right now? Who will be paying their school fees? Who will be taking care of them? The answer is obvious. It would have been the grandparents that they will be staying with right now if they are still in primary school. But if they are already in secondary school, they're in boarding school or whatever, depending on the capacity of their grandparent, that will determine the next level, the next stage of the academic pursuit. It will fall naturally on his parents, on his parents, yes. In this life, nobody wish and pray that he will bury his own children. But sometimes things happen and things doesn't follow this natural course. Just like I used to tell people who used to ask, why is it that we have more widows than widowers? I said because most men marry women that they are older than. Most men senior their wives. By the law of average, men are more likely to die before their wives. And some people are saying, oh, wives are killing their husband. That's utter rubbish. When you have 10 years gap with your wife, even if you have 3 years gap with your wife, even if you have 2 years with your wife, by the law of average, because you are older, you are likely, by the law of average, more likely to die before your wife. That's truth. We can continue to deceive ourselves. Now, by the law of average, no man is supposed to die. No man is supposed to bury his son or his daughters or whatever. By the law of average, it is the children that are supposed to bury their parents. But sometimes you have reversal of role. These are tragedies that people don't pray for. So when this kind of thing happen, If you are not a man of means who left a lot of resources, naturally it is the grandparents. Go and ask about people who lost their parents in tragic situations like accident. It's always their grandparent that step in, or the siblings of their father, their uncles. That's what they fought through. This Aig-Imoukhuede, I am sure, is not from River State. It's not even from Ikwere. Okay? If not for his relationship, business relationship with Herbert, he wouldn't have known Herbert from Adam. So what I'm saying, I'm not here to apportion blame, but what I'm saying that the Aig-Imoukhuede should carry the family along, whatever is happening. Like if you go through some of the things that Christian Chukwuka Wigwe was complaining about, is that it's like even the grandfather cannot see the grandchildren again, something like that. So there should be transparency. So I think what they are looking for is transparency in the management of the assets of their son that died, and also to be able to have access to the children. Of course, because there is a kind of relationship between grandfathers and their grandchildren, especially when they have lost their son and their daughter, who is the wife of the late Wigwe. So there's a blood bond between them, that there is a need for them to be visiting the old man, telling the old man how they are feeling and what they are thinking. I don't know whether it has to do with the will of the man deciding that this is what should be done when he dies. But the truth of the matter remains that we never expected that he will be the one, he will die before his father. So even if he didn't leave anything for his father, it's understandable, because nobody would be writing a will and expecting his father not to be alive. Expecting their father to be alive, because you assume that you will outlive your father. You will outlive your father. But sometimes nature does give hard blow the belt, that things don't work out that way. So I don't think that we deliberately didn't take care of his parents, or that they were struggling to get 20%, as some media people were saying, which Emeka Wigwe has also debunked, said there was nothing like that. I think the whole essence is that Aig-Imoukhuede, they want him to carry them along. The family want to be carried along in the management of the asset of their son and in the welfare of the children of their son. Because Christian Chukwuka Wigwe is alleging in the filing that this Aig-Imoukhuede has taken control of the children, the assets and everything, you know, okay? But I think my understanding is that they are not being carried along. And what I would suggest is that let them be carried along. There is no point dissipating energy on the media and courts. Let them be carried along. Let them know in clear terms what is going on. Because if Wigwe had died a poor man who has nothing, it is still his parents that would have been responsible for the upkeep of the children. Let us not forget that. It was Wigwe, Pastor Wigwe, who was a former DG, I think, of NTA, Nigerian Television Authority. Yes, that trained his child, Herbert, to become what he was till his death. He deserved to be carried along. He invested a lot in Herbert. If he didn't invest a lot in Herbert, Herbert wouldn't be in a position to move to the level he became the owner of a bank. Let us not forget that. And let the old man be carried along. Let the mother also be carried along in whatever is happening. Because if they raise concern, it is their concern should be listened to. They don't have to go, they must have, for them to have gone to court, for Christian Chukwuka Wigwe to have gone to court, there is no way that it wasn't a family consensus that he should do that. But it must have been a last resort. That's my thinking. I don't know what you think about this tragic situation, but I think that the bottom line is transparency, accountability. That is what the family is demanding from those managing his assets and his children. Particularly, it's like the father is not having the grandfather is not having access to his grandchildren. If that is the case, there should be accessibility. If they are in Nigeria, they should be able to be around the grandfather during their school holidays and whatever. There is a need not to disconnect, because those children were still some of the things that is keeping the man alive. At least he has lost a son, but he has grandchildren at least that are remaining to remind him of what God has blessed him and the tragedy that also comes with it. That's natural things that happen in life. Job also suffered such tragedies. So it's not uncommon for humanity. I don't know what you think about this, but whatever is your thinking on this matter, let's hear from you on the comment section, because Herbert Wigwe was a businessman par excellence who contributed a lot to the development, economic development of Nigeria and Africa in general. Thank you for watching this video, and if you are new to my channel, you have not yet subscribed to my channel, please subscribe to my channel, hit the subscription button, hit the notification bell. When you subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell, anytime I have a new video, you'll be among the first to know. God bless you. And please don't forget to like this video, because when you like it, God will rank it high and recommend it for more people. Thank you, and God bless you and yours.